Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're enjoying your beautiful Hump Day Wednesday. It's starting to warm up out here in the desert. They're talking 120 degrees at the beginning of the week. So we're in for a hot week next week. Hey, if you're watching this, I know it's not a live feed. A couple things came up. One, I'm still trying to learn how to do the live feed, and two, I had a something pop up right at the time that I was supposed to do the live feed. So I'm doing this recording and do the live feed. Next week I will do a live feed. That's a lot of live feeding. Okay. Hey, earlier I posted a portion of my book from Healing the Man Within from chapter entitled Reparenting on page 46. Once we have been validated externally, we can start the process of creating internal validation. For some of us, this healthy, unconditional acceptance offers the first experience of being fine just as we are. I don't know about any of you out there, but I was never validated. None of my feelings were ever validated. In fact, when I talked about my feelings, it resulted in a lot of punishment, both physical and emotional punishment. So I learned real quick not to talk about my feelings. Therefore, I held in a lot of my emotions as a child. And you also have the man rules of society. Don't be weak, don't show emotions, don't ask for help, and don't cry, which are all, they have their place in time for men, absolutely, as they do with women. But they don't serve us very well as children. We need to have those emotions in order to grow and work through that pain that we've had. When I walked into actually my therapist, Deborah Mites Pearson, when I started seeing her, she started validating all these feelings I had. She started validating my anger. She told me not only is the anger okay, but I had a right to be angry. I had a right to be angry at my parents. I had the right to be angry at God. And nobody had ever told me that growing up. What are you so angry about, Randy? You have no right to be angry. Get over it. Grow up. Be a man. Come on, it happened 20 years ago. And then when I walked into Betty Ford, they continued to validate all those feelings, all the feelings that I had. I remember sitting down with my spiritual counselor for probably an hour, hour and a half, and he goes, okay, tell me what you think about God and church. And boy, the can got opened up, and I laid into him. Very diplomatically, but I told him everything I felt about God and the church. And the entire time he just sat there, taking notes, shaking his head. And at the end, no condemnation, no, Randy, you're going to burn in hell if you think like that. It was just, we got some work to do. And I looked at him in surprise. Again, I was validated. So validation for a survivor is a crucial part of our recovery. We can't validate our behavior any longer. My behavior was based on the victimism. But once I entered treatment, once I entered therapy, and once I got around healthy people, and they started validating and telling me I had the right to feel the way I feel, and I was able to talk about those feelings and process through each of those feelings, then my recovery just took off, and I blossomed as a human being. And today I still need validation now and then. I feel like like 18, 19-year-old kid right now. I just graduated from College of the Desert, and I'm stepping into a whole new world. And so I'm walking into a world that I'm kind of unsure of. So I still need that validation. I need it from my wife. I need it from my pastor. I need it from my friends. But it's not the kind of validation that I needed as a kid. It's not that codependent validation. It's a healthy validation. And the validation is hey, Randy, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. I'm watching. You're doing this. You're doing that. But what might make it a little bit better is if you were to say it this way or do it that way. Okay, so it's not just a constant put down. It's a positive, and then a constructive criticism, and then it always ends with another positive. So if you haven't been validated before, and you're around people that aren't validating you, that are telling you to grow up, to get over it, it happened 20 years ago, Yeah, that's true to a certain extent, but in order to do all of that, there's only one way. Is you have to be able to talk about it in a healthy manner. Your feelings have to be validated. You have to be heard. You have to have your voice. Your voice can no longer be shut down. If it's shut down, you'll never heal. Hey, you guys, be blessed. Have a great day. Know that God loves you. You're a child of God, just like all of us are. You deserve all you're worthy of all the love that the world has to offer. Okay? You're lovable. You're beautiful. Have a great day.